Hey guys, hope you are good and while the market are ranging between 4,400 resistance and the support is 300, 3,900. Market are ranging between this zone and the current price is that for 150, and the volume profiles also shows that more trades are put on this zone and market are conservative for the beginner trader, and market touched the recent high which is resistance and support, and these both areas are more conducive for the beginner traders, and market are making towards surprised for beginner traders, and the minor resistance is that this area on 4238, and the support is that 3900 is the support, and markets making a bullish flag pattern on this zone to hike beginner traders, and market are, in case the current scenario is that market are ranging, and if market making a bullish flag pattern on this zone, then markets 1 2 3, and then market break this zone with the high volume, then market retest this zone and continues towards upward direction. So here is the current scenario of the markets, and markets are making much surprise for beginner traders and making a bullish flag pattern in this zone. So if markets are towards break below to the support zone, then market retrace on this zone and then continues towards upward trend. And so if markets break this zone with a high volume or resistance, then market continues towards upward direction. When market continues towards upward direction, break this zone with a high volume, break this resistance with a high volume, then market continues towards upward direction, and then market break this resistance with a high volume and retest this zone, then market continues towards upward direction. So here is the current scenario of the market, but the volume of the market is the low in the current scenario and shows that the market are ranging with minor levels and trapped to the beginner traders which is not understand and trapped and out of the market. So here is the gold legacy report which is shows that the traders are 77.62% traders are in the long positions, and previous video the traders are the 83.62%, and the now are the almost 6% long positions are in the out of the market, and almost the 6% traders are in the short position edits. So here is the money management traders are in the 77 point, and other report is that 80% traders are in the long position. So here is the prices and net position of the gold markets, and the long position is that the 91 to 65 is the range of the long money management is that the 2 lakhs 4,096 965 traders and money management are in the money management long position. So here is the also 49.647 to almost 50% traders money management long positions are in the long position. So here is the short position scenario, and the short position is swap almost in the previous 24 hours is 58% swap. So here is the gold demand trends according to World Gold Council. The World Gold Council quarterly gold demand was to a record in a tandem with price growth, with primarily from the accelerating investment demand, which accelerating on a powerful combination of safe haven buying in an uncertain geopolitical environment, US dollar weakness and investor FOMC as the price continues to climb. This news is the 13th October 2025 and quarterly gold demand rose to a record in a tandem with the price growth was primarily from accelerating investment demand with accelerated on a powerful combination of safe haven buying in an uncertain geopolitical environment, US dollar weakness and investor FOMC as the price continues to climb. So here is a Fed minute FOMC shows they arrived our October rate cut and cast out so about December. So while the key point is that the FOMC cut Jerome Powell is while the Fed Open Market Committee approved a cut at the meeting, the path forward looks less certain. Disagreement survives into the outlook for December, with officials expressing and skepticism about the need for an additional cut that markets had been widely anticipating, with many saying that no more cuts are needed at least in 2025. So the Jerome Powell is a US Fed Reserve Chair. Jerome Powell holds a press conference after the Fed cut interest rates by a quarter of a percentage point in Washington DC, USA. Here, this news is 29 October. So Fed Reserve officials were at odds during their October meetings over cutting interest rates, divides over whether a stalling labor market or stubborn inflation were bigger economic threats. Meeting minutes released when Wednesday showed while the Fed Open Market Committee approved a cut at the meeting, the path forward looked less certain. Disagreements and the more so on. So here is the current scenario of the gold. The markets are making almost this zone, which tells us that the market break this zone with a high volume and shifted funds into upward direction, and then market continues towards upward direction and break this level, the resistance zone, double four double zeros resistance level, and then market continues towards upward direction, break this level with the high volume and retest. After retest, then market continues towards upward direction. So if market are break this support, but market reach to almost this zone and not uh, break this level to more on below to this zone, market making and touch weight at this level to like this zone 3788, and then market continues towards upward direction with a high volume, and the volume profile also shows that the more trades are put on this level. So here is the gold quant scenario. Hopeful this video is helpful for you. Very thanks.